Hello friends, this is Growl, and welcome to Wafflecat Weekly number 64, where we open our vaults, check out the affixes, talk about how things are going. We uploaded a video this week, big breaking news, talk about that more later. But for now, we woke up, we need our dopamine hit, time for the vault. We have a vault on all 6 characters. Again, been digging the season, 20s have been pretty chill. Can do 20s even on our rat augmentation evokers. Maybe someday we'll play this guy as Prez. But for now, we open. This is one of our few guys that have almost no tier. Oh, and we get a piece. Very nice. Okay, so we have a myth tier piece. Eventually, once this guy gets KSM, we can get another tier piece. But yeah, this is very nice, actually. You can see how old some of these items that I have are. This season 2 tier. I even have like a season 1 lariat, so nice. Okay, our evoker, even though this won't be of much use right now, will be nice down the road. Maybe this character will be real someday. All right, let's go. As much as the priest is kind of my main lately, I haven't been opening my priest last, just because I feel like it's so likely I just don't get upgrades. His gear is very good. But next we go Pally. Our Pally was doing heroic raids for a while, so its gear is actually not too bad. We're 474 with tier. We also haven't really crafted yet. We haven't really, the problem is we've gotten 0 aspects. So this is where our gear is stuck at, is heroic raid level. But 1 key a week. Never know where that'll take us. We need gloves. And ooh, shoulders with haste versus speed. We will definitely take these. We can tierify these. And so that's essentially 2 tier pieces we got already in Myth Track on characters that needed them very much. Speed, not the best tertiary, but on an alt, who cares? We'll take what we can get. Alright, now to the priest. Main thing we want for our priest is some big boy avoidance. Preferably like a ring or a neck. But we need a stack avoidance because we like to die a lot at M+. Alright, we have a big vault. I believe we have 3 raid slots and 3 M+ slots. Although I can't think of anything I really need from raid other than just like myth pieces with avoidance. We got these boots. This was pretty sweet. We got these in Reclear this week. Very much needed piece. Our boots were pretty weak. All right, let's see. What are we opening as? Discipline. Okay, that works for me. Dang, this guy's like on top of the vault. You see this? What is he doing? Bang. Okay, so I see a ring. Let's just look. Okay, let's start from the bottom and then go up. East Mastery Myth Ring, nothing too special. Boots, junk. Haste Verse Myth Cape. Gosh. I mean, we lose a leech. I don't think it's worth it. Okay, we got legs. Haste Mastery legs. We have the same ones. Wrists. Haste Mastery wrists. And a myth helm, and we already have a socket. Oh boy. Yeah, nothing. I mean, our priest gear is pretty good. So can we make use out of any of this? We don't want the helm for sure. Wrists maybe, but yeah, not really even. Legs, this is nothing. The ring maybe is our only option, but it's super heavy mastery. Boots. I mean, I think we take a socket here, right? We even need the socket still because our belt and potentially our ring. Do we have a socket in our bags? We do not. Yeah. All right. Let's double check so the people in the comments don't get mad that I'm not missing anything, but we have better boots. The ring is not well statted. The cape does not have tertiary. I mean, it is a nice cape. But leech is leech. That's the thing is, yeah, leech is leech. All right. We take a socket again. We are 485 item level. Is there anything we can upgrade or craft or anything this week? I mean, really the only thing is I would just make another myth track ring. I would just craft a haste verse socket ring and then socket this, and it's about as strong as we can get. All right. First 3 characters. Okay, stuff on the alts. Not much on the main. We will check out Pete. Pete is, I actually spent my stuff on him. My catalyst charges and stuff, so we have 4-piece. I can't really say the 4-piece is like that impactful. You know, it does a little bit of healing, but yeah, so here we are. Hopefully we can get something. Although what Shaman really needs, I think, is some buffs. Raven Filigree Pendant. Burst Mastery. Yeah, I mean, I guess I take this. It's a big item level upgrade. The stats are not quite what I want, but they're not terrible, considering it's such a big upgrade. Eventually, I'll probably craft a lariat, but let's go get our socket things first, so we don't forget. We will equip this. Tiered medallion, I think they're called. Okay, bang. We're on a roll. Oh no, our sound is off. What about... What gems do we want? How come I don't have haste verse gems? Those Yasem World? Yeah, that's a lot. I don't know if Pete needs that many. All right, let's go 5. All right. We will socket this. Oh no, wait, I need a bronze one too. Oh, I realized it doesn't even have a single socket. I'm used to crafting next. I like how the silver one is cheaper than the bronze one. If you find anything exotic, bring it to me. All right. There's 1 socket. There's 2 sockets. There's 3. Do I have a main stat gem in any of my things? 'Cause I have this just sitting in my inventory. Whatever, we'll just use it. Poor Pete. I'm just like throwing this stuff in his inventory and his sockets because fairly certain I'm not going to play this guy, but oh well. Alright, we have a neck. We got some item levels. We move on. So I actually played a decent amount of Druid and Monk this week. So I have 3 Mythic Plus Vault slots in all 3 of my guys. Priest, Monk, Druid. I'm honestly flip-flopping back and forth over and over about who I play. I feel like my Priest has probably going to be my best gear. But I do feel like Druid and Mistweaver are real nice in some spots. So I'm not quite convinced what the best healer is. Each one feels like there are tough bosses and there are easy bosses. Like Druid and Fall feels very, very good. Like you just heal the dragons, you heal the second boss with the dispels. Because you can just like move around. It's much better to move while healing. Whereas Disc kind of struggles with those bosses, but like there are other bosses where Disc is really good. Waycrest, I was really liking Disc Priest. It's like everything is like real bursty. Okay, anyway. So now we have Druid. Our Druid is definitely needs some stuff here. We still have a few 476 pieces from Mythic Plus. Our weapon is only 483. We have 1 nice trinket that I don't mind, but so let's we still want a A branch from Everbloom I don't have somehow. We'll open his heal spec. All right, so from left to right, we have Myth Boots. Ooh, you know what? I always forget that you can catalyze stuff and it changes the stats, even if it's not tier. I mean, I don't think there was anything I would have taken on my priest. Could I have catalyzed that ring? Is that a thing? No. I don't know. All right, maybe people in the comments are mad anyway. Okay. So we have Myth Chest. Now, the other week you guys were upset that I didn't take the Myth Chest out of my vault. I guess I failed to mention, but I did have one. I have one sitting in my bags. I just haven't used it yet because I'm just holding onto resources, because why not? Okay, so I have Myth Gloves, so I think I take these. Not a huge upgrade, but these boots don't have any haste on them. Whereas, I guess the gloves don't have haste on them too, but they also don't have mastery. Yeah, I think we take the gloves. We can tier these if we really need to. Another option is using this as is. So one thing I was thinking is keeping this pants as is with leech. And then, because if I tier this, it's going to lose the leech because it's a, it's like part of the item. But I could keep these pants as is and then tier these gloves. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I don't know if I'm going to fire it right away, but I mean, I'm not going to use, the chest is nothing again. It just saves me a catalyst charge. And the boots aren't really that well statted. And I also might end up crafting boots. So yeah, we're gonna take the gloves and probably tier them. I'll have to see what stats I get. We won't do that quite yet. I'll think about that at the beginning of the stream today. And lastly, the Mistweaver. I was going on a dragon riding adventure. Okay, since you guys in the comments love to correct me on stuff, I was looking for, I thought they added dragon riding in Kalimdor and Eastern Kingdoms. And I looked up where the races are, and it was like, okay, there's a race here, and there's literally nothing. So I was wondering, was that a temporary thing, and then the races are gone? Or is there like a quest chain I need to do to unlock them or something? If you know how to get the dragon riding in the old zones, let me know. Thank you. All right, anyway, we will, that's what I was doing last night, trying to, I didn't try very hard, but, yeah. So I'm hearthing. We return to base, and we open our vault. Prodigy has pretty nice stuff, actually. I think I'm up to 485 on this guy, too, or 484 or something. But I don't have nearly the tertiaries as my priest has. My priest has, I think, 1 or 2 extra avoidance. Actually, dude, my Mistweaver's pretty geared, too. What a world we live in. Anyway, again, 489 trinkets would be good. 489 Iridicron staff maybe would be good. Some more avoidance. I don't know what Prodigy needs. Let's just open the vault and see. Alright, so East Mastery Boots. I remember these from BFA. This is actually 3 BFA items. Waycrest Signet Ring. East Mastery Cape. Not very exciting. So we could take the boots. The boots are a 6 item level upgrade. We also could catalyst them. Now I feel obligated to look up what I can catalyst this into. 10.2 catalyst items wowhead. Revival catalyst guide. I'm scrolling down. Season 2 non-tier, Season 1 non-tier. The boots are crit mastery, which are not very good for me. What is the cape? The cape is haste verse. But I lose the avoidance. I don't think it's worth dropping the cape for avoidance. Do I want the ring? I mean, it's like 6 item levels on a ring, but it has no socket, no anything really of note. Or I could just take the boots, and the boots are like, they're such junky options. Can I use a socket right away? I could just take a socket and put it on my bracer. That might be what I do. As disappointing as it is to take a socket, I think maybe that's just what I do. I feel like these upgrades, my ring and my boots, are just so small. I wish I had healer stat weights working. I'm interested to know how good mastery is for Mistweaver in dungeons. Like, to actually see. I know it changes a lot depending on how you play. I think I just take the socket. Nothing really special here. The problem is with the ring is it doesn't have haste on it, and also, like, I'm never going to use the music box. And also, I'm going to spam enough keys, eventually I'm going to get rings with avoidance and stuff. Yeah, all right, we just send the socket. Unfortunate, but we got to do what we got to do. I mean, it's not that bad, right? Like, when you take a socket, it seems depressing because it's not pretty, but it's... I mean, it's a pretty big stat upgrade, right? Like, each gem is over 100 stats. So it's not the end of the world. Alright. Let's get our Emerald, then we can check out the affixes.
Needs to be at least 2 centuries old.
I wonder if gems are expensive, like, exactly at this time every week. Everybody's opening their vault, and I feel like this is the only time of the week I buy gems. This is right after I open my vault if I have a socket that I need. Bang. Alright, let's look at the affixes. It is Tyrannical, Volcanic, Sanguine. Nice. So, Tyrannical I feel like is definitely a little tougher for pugs, but you do need to push Tyrannical IO eventually, and this is definitely going to be one of the weeks to do it. So if you've been like me and you're holding off worrying about Tyrannical because you're expecting them to tune the bosses or do something to this season, I think at this point we've given up and we've decided that the bosses are how they are. So I think it's time to start pushing Tyran. Should be a pretty good week. Sanguine can be annoying, but Volcanic is basically a nothing burger, and Sanguine on non-fortified is a little less brutal. So yeah. This should be a pretty good week. Hopefully we can get some Tyran IO. Should see some big Tyran keys. Not sure what I'm going to play. Maybe we'll play different healers, depending on what comp we get. That's that. Okay, back with YouTube. So a couple things. I posted a video, so I need a new bit. I am going to continue posting videos. I have some ideas for new series. You know, New Year's resolution, new me. I really want to get back into making videos. It's just, I like doing it, and it's fun, and hopefully you guys like them. It just takes time, and I need to get used to carving out that part of my day to make them again, but that's what I've been doing. I have more stuff in the pipeline. Another thing I hinted at, I don't know if I talked about it last weekly, but I revealed my new Zero to Hero series on, that will be coming. It's going to be a little different from the last one. The main reason is that I'm not playing a healer. Playing a class that I am learning during the series. So I don't know how educational it'll be, but I hope it's a banger, and I think you guys will like it. My ETA is like maybe 2 to 3 weeks to start putting out episodes, and then, you know, roll out episodes maybe like 2 a week or something for a month or 2. So, yep, that's the plan with that. I want to... Yeah, I guess we'll just wait and see. I want to see what works. I don't want to like keep talking about stuff that I haven't done yet, but there's some other ideas for series that I have. Some more intense, some less intense. I also want to work on bringing back some things that people liked. I know people liked the Metro deplete reactions. People like the bringing viewers into keys or like Pug Adventure stuff. So I'm gonna work a little harder to try and get some of that stuff going, some more content-sided stuff. But yeah, that's that. We got YouTube videos, we got the New Year's 2024, we got Push Week for Tyran. All is good in the world of Azeroth. So that's that. I wish you guys good luck in your vaults as well. Hopefully, you have better luck than me. I will be live, hopefully a decent amount this week. We'll be killing Tindril and doing some Tyran keys. And yeah, thanks for watching. Happy keying, friends.